I share a lot of my favorite fragrances with you guys, but today I want to share some of my favorite layering combos with my favorite body products and just some of my favorite body products in general. A lot of you guys have asked me to share this, so I put together a whole situation here that I'm about to show you. So if you want to see what I'm working with, stick around. If you're new here, my name is Yana. This is Scented. We do all the fragrance things, so hit that sub button and we'll do all of those things together. Now, I don't get too crazy with my like body product layering ritual. I kind of just keep it simple. I have a few staples. They work with a lot of my fragrances, and then I have a few body products that are just like really non-intrusive that I really like, that just seem to really work with anything and everything. So I'm gonna start with one of my favorite layering combos, especially for like cloudy, rainy days, colder season, like gloomy type of vibe. But I love that type of vibe. I love my Le Labo Teint Noir lotion layered with Gris Charnel. My Gris Charnel is almost out because this decant's like crazy on my decant shop, thescented.ca. This is a super hype fragrance. Everybody wants to try it, so I'm down to a last little like spritzer-rooney in here. But yeah, this is the only way that I wear Gris Charnel. It's the only way that I really, really love it on myself. Otherwise, truthfully, like some days I like it and some days I'm like, I could take it or leave it. It's like a milky cardamom tea type of scent. But layered with Teint Noir, like something magical happens. And this is by far my most complimented fragrance when I put them together. Like every time that I do this, people ask me what I'm wearing and tell me how good it smells. So yeah, like not that it's my own personal favorite, but it just seems to be really well loved by everyone around me. So yeah, that is combo number one. And otherwise, I just wear the Teint Noir lotion on its own. It is super potent. My husband absolutely hates it. He thinks this is as bad as it could possibly get. He just thinks it's really, really intense. But yeah, that's why I got the lotion, because I wanted to kind of like tone down that intensity. And alas, he still does not like it. So I wear this on days when he's not home. The second body product in my arsenal of body products is the Moroccan Oil Spa du Maroc body wash and lotion. With every ounce of my being, I hate the packaging and I wish they would make it round, because not only is it rectangular and so inefficient, but it's also very stiff and it gets so hard to get that last little bit out that like, it's frustrating, and I really, really hope that they change this packaging somehow. I really like this. It's a little bit more patchouli heavy than the lotion, which is a bit more like creamier, almost like ambery and warm. This I layer with so many things. I love the way that it smells on its own, but it works like magic with so many of my fragrances. So here are a few of my favorite combos. Coco Noir and this. Perfection. This is a dry rose patchouli clove centric ambery fragrance that is one of my signature scents. Like I really enjoy wearing this on its own, but together with this, it makes it a little bit sweeter, a little bit more modernized, and it just like, they really complement each other really well. It also makes masculine fragrances a lot more feminine. So this and Oud Wood work beautifully. Again, it feminizes it. Let's say that's a word. It feminizes it. Yeah. And works really nicely. Adds a bit of sweetness. I love Oud Wood, and this is the sexiest men's fragrance. Like for me, if my man could have only one fragrance, probably I would say this one. But I like to occasionally steal a spritz or two, except that it smells very masculine on me. So layered with this, it makes it more feminine. Same thing with Myrrh and Tonka from Jo Malone. This is a deep, rich, warm scent. It almost smells like a little bit like gasoline. By the way, there's a Zara fragrance that came out. I will put the name on the screen and a picture of the bottle because I can't remember it, but it's one of their newer releases from like the vanilla collection. And it smells so much like Myrrh and Tonka. So that's a quick dupe for you guys if you like Myrrh and Tonka but don't like the price tag. Oh, this is a very intoxicating type of scent, but also complements each other very, very well. These two as well that go with the Moroccan oil. I love Initio's Psychedelic Love. It is a very warm, ambery, it's a bit sweet, very, very sexy. They kind of like, not that they smell similar, but they're not polar opposites like this is with maybe some other scents. These are in the same, a lot more in the same vein than a few of the other ones that I mentioned. And Lake and Sky Midnight 07, which to my nose smells also quite similar in its effect to Psychedelic Love. This layers really nicely as well with the Spa du Morocco. Then another recent discovery for me is this fragrance called Couture Morphosis. This fragrance is amazing. It is a patchouli coffee type of scent. It has a lightness about, a light woodiness, almost cedar-like. Makes me think of a spa. So this together is also really beautiful. Oh, this is addictive. I'm super weird. I do this, and this is how I discover combos. Like, I'll just smell both at the same time, and I'll go through my collection, and then like I'll actually test them out and wear them. But yeah, these two together is just like the ultimate spa experience. This fragrance really smells like, I recently went to this thermal water spa called Thermia, where there's these like hot pools. There are a lot of different saunas. There are cold plunge pools and like fires throughout. And the scent that you get in that spa smells a lot like this, because you get this like cedar woodiness, a little bit of like saltiness, herbal kind of essential oil quality. So soothing, so comforting, and combined with this, the Spa du Morocco, like perfection. Here's a body product that I like, that is just a body product that I like. Like, I don't really dabble with like layering this too much, but I love how this lathers. And I picked this up at Lush. I really like Lush body products. It's called Sparkly Pumpkin. It's not really pumpkin smelling. It has spicy juniper berry and sparkling citrus, and it has a little bit of a sparkle to it, and it is a little bit messy, but it's this kind of goop. So check it out. And then you scoop it, like you literally scoop it with your hand, and you can put it on your loofah. And it's just the most like bubbly, best lather that I've experienced in my life. So like, I really love a good bubbly lather. So just for people who are looking for just the best bubbles, this will give it to you. And it smells really nice and clean. Just like, yeah, a little bit citrusy, sweet, and woody from the juniper. It is messy though. But it's a non-intrusive scent. Like, once it's on you, it's really non-intrusive, and it like kind of combines really well with pretty much anything. Here's one I really like. I'm not sponsored by Native. I wish I was, but I picked up Coastal Oak and Amber. This is a really nice, also non-intrusive body wash scent. It just smells like woody, shower clean. It's very unisex. Like, it's not masculine leaning. I was worried it might be a little bit masculine leaning. I always like cleaner body products when I can get them, and I've been obsessed with that app, Yuka. My sister introduced me to it, so I like scan everything all the time, and I like everything to be, well over 50, but I want it to be like over 70 out of 100 and just be clean. So I really like the Native body wash, and they seem to last forever. Like, I feel like I want to get through them faster, and they just keep going and going. So that one's really good. And then I love Dove. This one I picked up recently. I just love the smell of Dove soap. This is the Sensitive Skin Hypoallergenic one. This just works with any other clean type of scent, and it layers really well with anything. I wish they made a fragrance. Like, honestly, who's with me? Dove needs to release their signature Dove scent in a fragrance, because sometimes I just want that comfort. It's a very nostalgic scent. I feel like I've smelled it all my life. So I always have a Dove body wash on hand at some point. And that actually works really nicely with this dry body oil, which is a wood sage and sea salt dry body oil. It's a dupe from the fragrance shop. I love this so much. It has such a nice texture. It has vitamin E in there. It has coconut oil, and it's very soothing to the skin, and it smells exactly like wood sage and sea salt. So I love all of their products, especially the dry body oil. And then I get super basic, and then what I like to wear is just Armani Code, like just the trio. So I like to have the trio. I actually do like to get myself the gift set with the shower gel and the body lotion, which is almost out, and just like Armani Code myself to death. And then the deodorant that I really like is the Native Black Oak and Amber, which is also like very non-intrusive. Otherwise I use just like a unscented antiperspirant, but if I go for a deodorant, I go for this one. Is really nice. It doesn't seem to interfere with any fragrance that I'm wearing, and that's something that I find is tough with deodorants, is that sometimes, okay, like they can smell good, but like I don't want my armpits to smell like pomegranate and then I'm wearing Coco Noir. Like, I don't know, it's like kind of weird. This is just a very non-intrusive, warm, soft, woody scent. A tiny bit sweet, airy, very light, and yeah, I really like it. That's basically all of my like body products that I work with. I don't like to have too many. This is probably the most that I've had in a very long time, and I like to have them be kind of either they layer really well with a whole bunch of my fragrances, or they're pretty neutral and low-key and don't interfere with any of my fragrances. So that is it. Comment down below. Let me know some of your favorite body products, personal hygiene products, and the like. And if something smells really, really good, I will definitely grab it. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.